Welcome to Assembly News Now. This is multimedia editor Jennifer Pierce, and here's what's happening with product assembly on August 6th. Fanuc opens a new automation center near Detroit. A Portuguese company finds a new use for Cork. A German company creates a novel way to move robots. And for our top story, Airbus unveils a new assembly line. And Toyota masters autonomous drifting. These Assembly News Now stories after a brief message from our sponsor ProMess, an industry leader for complete turnkey monitoring and motion systems. Fanuc has opened a new automation and robotics campus in Auburn Hills, Michigan. The facility spans 650,000 square feet and cost $110 million. The facility will be dedicated to advanced manufacturing and custom automation. It includes warehouse space for over 6,000 quick delivery robots and tens of thousands of parts. The company is also renovating an existing building on the campus for a new automation training center. Since 2019, Fanuc has created over 400 jobs in Michigan and invested more than $180 million in North America. Cork has been used to seal wine bottles for centuries. Produced from the Cork oak tree, the lightweight material is prized for being impermeable, buoyant, elastic, and insulating. Now, a Portuguese company has developed a new use for cork, protecting batteries in electric vehicles. Amarim Cork Composites has introduced a line of cork-based materials that can be used as thermal pads, cell spacers, and gaskets for battery compartments. For example, ETP 700 combines cork and silicone to create a durable gasket with a low compression set. It needs the UL 94 standard for fire retardant materials. Amarim says its materials mesh with the environmental aims of EVs. Cork production is sustainable because the tree is not cut down, only the bark is stripped. The tree continues to live and grow. Over its lifetime, which averages 200 years, a tree can be stripped 17 times. German company Grip has introduced a new product that enables engineers to quickly and easily move a robot from one work cell to another. The base connector is similar to tool changers for robots. One half of the device is bolted to the base of the robot. The other is affixed to the work surface. A lever allows the robot to be released from its current spot and repositioned to a new one. The process takes just seconds. No tools are required. And now for today's top story. Summer travel is in full swing, and airports are busier than ever. On average, over 2.7 million people pass through the U.S. airports daily in June, making it the busiest month ever. More travel means greater demand for jets, and experts now predict that 44,000 new jets will be needed in the next 20 years. Last month, Airbus took one step toward meeting that goal by opening a new assembly line in Hamburg, Germany. Here to tell us more is Chief Editor John Sporovieri. John?
Thanks, Jennifer. Airbus's latest production line was built to assemble the rear fuselage of the new A321XLR long-haul aircraft, which was certified by the European Aviation Safety Agency in July. The jet has a range of 4,700 nautical miles, which is 15% longer than the previous model. It's also quieter, more fuel efficient, and less polluting. The new line was installed in the hangar that once produced the company's massive A380 wide-body jet. It employs 300 people and covers 260,000 square feet, the equivalent of 92 tennis courts. The rear fuselage consists of 5 sections, including the rear center fuel tank. 2 of the sections are assembled by a supplier and delivered to the line as a unit. Precision cranes, automated guided vehicles, and laser sensors ensure that each section is positioned accurately for assembly. The line was designed to maximize ergonomics. Noise containment elements are installed throughout the factory. Lifting platforms provide optimal access for each section and eliminate the need to walk steep stairs. The floor grid is assembled vertically instead of horizontally to prevent assemblers from working in uncomfortable positions such as kneeling. The facility is also environmentally friendly. Large solar panels provide 125 kilowatts of peak power for the factory. The front fuselage, wings, and tail are assembled in other hangars, and all the sections meet up at final assembly. The engines are attached later. Back to you, Jennifer.
Thanks, John. And finally, Toyota and Stanford University have achieved a first in autonomous driving, drifting 2 sports cars in tandem. Drifting is a technique where the driver intentionally oversteers with loss of traction while maintaining control and driving the car through a corner. The technique is important to autonomous vehicles because it's analogous to recovering from a slide on ice. By drifting in tandem, engineers can simulate the dynamic conditions where cars must respond quickly to other vehicles and pedestrians. Engineers developed AI algorithms that enable the chase car to respond dynamically to the lead car so it can drift alongside without colliding. That's all for this edition of Assembly News Now. Follow us on social media and make sure to tune in next month for the next installment of Assembly News Now.